बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलाम वालेकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। आज का जो हमारा न्यू टॉपिक है वो है एक्टिव वॉइस एंड पैसिव वॉइस। हमें ग्रामर के अंदर एक्टिव वॉइस, पैसिव वॉइस और डायरेक्ट और इनडायरेक्ट को पढ़ना पड़ता है। जैसे हमने पहले पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच पढ़े, हमने टेंसेस देखे, इसी तरह अब हमने देखना है एक्टिव वॉइस एंड पैसिव वॉइस। आज के लेक्चर के अंदर हम इसका कॉन्सेप्ट्स क्लियर करेंगे। एंड वॉइस होता क्या है? वॉइस इज दैट ब्रांच ऑफ ग्रामर विच स्टडीज द फॉर्म दैट द वर्ब takes in a sentence to determine the status of the subject and the verb. And voice can be studied under the following headings. A verb is said to be in the active voice when its subject acts or when the emphasis is on the doer or the subject. For example, Mohan sang a song and Rehan helps Meera and Ruby read the book. Here the subject Mohan, Rehan, Ruby are acting or doing something, and the verb sang, helps and read are in active passive. Next, passive voice. A verb is in the passive voice when the subject is being acted upon or when the emphasis is on the object or the work done. For example, a song was sung by Mohan. This sentence is in passive voice. Rehan is helped by Meera and the book was read by Ruby. And here the subject Mohan, Meera and Ruby are being acted upon. The verb sung, helped and read are said to be in the passive voice. Voice change occur only in the transitive verbs. In the perfect continuous form of all the three tenses and future continuous cannot be changed. So, active and passive voice. Voice is a form of verb which show whether the subject of a sentence perform action or series or receives of an action. For example, active, he loves me. When we convert into passive, we said, I am loved by him. In active, I see the moon. And when we convert active voice into passive voice, we can say, the moon is seen by me. And clean the room is another example in active tense, in active voice. And when we convert it into passive voice, we said, let the room be cleaned. So, there are some rules for active and passive voice rules. Active rules, subject plus verb plus object. This is the simple structure or simple rule of active voice. And when we convert it into passive voice, subject plus auxiliary verb plus main verb and third form of the verb used here in passive voice plus by plus object. These rules change slightly in active to passive. When we convert active voice into passive voice, we use passive voice rule, subject plus auxiliary verb plus main verb की third form of verb plus by plus object. Tenses rule, passive voice advanced rules and imperative sentences rule we can discuss. There are some rules in present tense, past tense and future tense. We discuss rules of simple tense, continuous tense and perfect tense. Simple perfect continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense and future perfect continuous tense. And future continuous tense cannot be converted into passive. There is no active and passive in these rules. Simple rule for in present tense is mr plus verb, third form of the verb. In present continuous tense is mr plus verb plus being, use of being plus verb, third form of the verb. And when we see perfect tense, present perfect tense, has, have plus been plus verb, third form of the verb. And in past tense, past simple, was verb plus verb, third form of verb. Past continuous tense, was verb plus being plus third form of the verb. And when we discuss past perfect tense, the rule of the past perfect tense had plus been plus third form of the verb. And future simple tense and future perfect tense rules we discuss here: will, shall plus be plus third form of the verb. And in future perfect tense, will, shall plus have been plus verb, third form of the verb, we use in active and passive voice. And for example, is loved, am loved, and are loved used in present tense. And when we used in continuous, present continuous tense, is being loved, being plus third form of the verb used here in this tense. Am being loved, are being loved, and has been loved, have been loved. And when we discuss past tense, was loved, were loved, and was being loved in past continuous, and were being loved. Use of being are extra. In past continuous tense, had been loved, will, shall plus be plus third form of the verb, and will, shall plus have been plus verb, third form of the verb. Will have been loved, shall have been loved. These are all the rules of active and passive voice. How to change active voice to passive voice? Here you will understand how to change the tenses and how to change the helping verb, and as usual all other rules will be applied accordingly. Present indefinite tense, present continuous tense, present perfect and perfect continuous tense, and past and future. Also, present indefinite will be changed into present continuous tense. First tense change into second tense. Indefinite change into continuous, but present indefinite change into present continuous, and present perfect change into present perfect continuous. Present indefinite will be changed into present continuous tense, and present continuous will not be changed, but after the helping verb being will be added here in this sentence. And present perfect tense will be changed into present continuous tense, but present perfect continuous will not be changed. And past indefinite tense past indefinite will be changed into past continuous, and past continuous will not be changed, but after the helping verb being will be added here. And in all active voice and in passive voice, active voice, passive voice, third form of the verb are used. And past perfect will be changed into past perfect continuous, and past perfect continuous will not be changed. Future indefinite will be changed into future continuous, and future continuous will not be changed. And future continuous will be changed into future perfect continuous, but future perfect continuous will not be changed. These all are the rules of active voice and to passive voice. So next there are some example in active and passive voice. Present simple tense, Sarah plays cricket, and when we convert it into passive voice, cricket is played by Sarah. And present continuous tense, Sarah is playing cricket. Play plus ing form used here in this sentence. And cricket, Sarah is playing cricket, and when we used into passive, cricket is being played by Sarah. Being is used here in this sentence, and third form of the verb used plus by. Past simple tense, Sarah played cricket, and cricket was played by Sarah. Was showed that this is the past tense, and third form of the verb plus by are used in this sentence. As it is present perfect tense, Sarah has played cricket, has showed. This is the present perfect tense. This is perfect tense. And cricket has been played by Sarah and has been used for passive, and plus by are used in this sentence to change active into passive. Past perfect tense, Sarah had played cricket and cricket had been played by Sarah. And in future simple tense, Sarah will play cricket and cricket will be played by Sarah. These all are the examples of the active voice and passive voice. That's all. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum. Rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.